Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I want to say thank you so much, and don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down there because this channel is getting juicy. On today's video, I'll be doing this look. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then continue watching. First and foremost, I always start by hydrating my face. You want to always hydrate your face before you go in with products. It doesn't matter if you have dry skin, oily, or combination skin. You need hydration on your face. Your face needs to be hydrated before you go in with any product. So the cream, I'll be using this gel for my face. I'll just apply that. Then since I want this makeup to really last for a long time, I'm going to be trying every product that I apply on my face before I go in with the next product, so it gets in contact well with my face. I'll be using this to dry up my face. So since I'll be going out late in the night, I will not be applying sunscreen. I'll just go ahead and apply my primer. The primer I'm using is the Milk Hydro Primer. I'm just going to apply a few pumps of this. Then I'll just bake that into my skin. I'll just go ahead and dry it up again. Now this is kind of tacky, is dry up. I'll go in now with my foundation. The foundation I'll be using is the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 445. I'll go ahead and apply this on this foundation mixer. Then what I'll do is I'll apply a little bit of the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Banana on it. Then I mix the two together. When I mix my foundation with powder, it gives me a very flawless finish. So you're going to see when I do that. So I went ahead and applied. I think this amount will be enough. Then I'm just going to put a little bit of the powder. Like so. Then I'll go ahead and mix this up. I'll use this pulley, the tape, to just mix up the powder and the foundation together. After mixing that, I'll go in with my foundation brush and just apply that onto my face. Next, I'll take my sponge and just start blending in the foundation. I'll go ahead and use the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. After setting that, I'll dry it. The next thing I'll be going in with will be my concealers. I'll be using two shades of concealer, the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 11 and the LA Pro concealer in the shade Tawny. So I'll first of all go in with the Juvia's Place concealer. And I'll just apply that here. I'll apply that in all the areas where I want to bring light. Then with the Elegant concealer, is a very light shade. It's like 3 shades lighter than my skin. I'm just going to apply a little bit here. And here. Just to brighten my inner corner. So I'll let this sit. While I let it sit, I'll go ahead and apply my contour. For my contour, I'll be using the Juvia's Place Shade Stick in the shade Katsina. This is what it looks like. Then I'll be using this brush to apply that. After I apply that, I'll use the setting spray again and spray that. Then I'll go ahead and dry this again. When you let your concealer sit on your face for some time and kind of dry up, it gives you a maximum coverage. So you don't want to put your concealer, apply your concealer and just go in the rush and start blending it out. You want to let it sit for some few minutes, like 1 minute or 2 minutes before you blend it out, and you will see a big difference. I'll go ahead now for the concealer. I'm going to be using the clean side of the sponge to blend that out. And you want to blend with the gently tapping. And this helps to avoid patchiness on your concealer. And I think no matter the concealer you're using, if you let that sit on your face, it gives you a perfect coverage. So with the side I use for the foundation, I'm just going to blend the line, this harsh line that you have between the contour and the highlight shade. Next, I'll go in again with the setting spray. And dry that up again. If you don't have the fan, as I said, you let it dry on its own. You take a look at that up close. And you can see the smoothness on that. You can see how smooth that look like. So I will let my face sit like that. I'll go ahead and do my eye makeup. So first of all, for my eye makeup, I'll go ahead and do my brows. For my brows, I'm going to use my spoolie to brush up my brows, just like that. Then I'll go in with my brow pencil. This one is from Clarins in Intense Brown. I'll just go ahead and draw a tiny line at the bottom of my brow, and I'll take it directly to where my eye is. After that, I'll just bring that down. Next, I'll start from not from here, but from here, midway through my arc, and draw that and connect it to my arc like that. Then at the bottom, I'm just going to connect that to the edge of the brows like that. And just apply just like that. Then I'll go in with my concealer. So I'll go in with the same 2 shades of concealers. The first shade I'm using is the Juvia's Place. Then with the sponge, I'm just going to blend that. At the top of my brows, I'm going to use the Juvia's Place. I'm going to be using the shade, the darker shade. Which one? This is the Juvia's Place concealer at the top of my brows. Now just blend that. I think like that. Now just go in with my brush and straighten it. Yeah. So next I'm going in with my eyeshadow. For my eyeshadow, I'm still going to be using the Elegant concealer for my eyeshadow base. I'm just going to blend that into my eyes like that. I've not set my face yet, just because in case any eyeshadow drops on my face, I'll be able to use concealer to cover that up. So that's why I haven't set my face yet. But you can go ahead and set your face or everything, or maybe just start with your eye makeup before you go ahead and do your face. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette and the Wahala 2 palette, because I'll be using this brown shade in the Wahala 2 palette. Then as my transition colors, I'm going to be using this other brown shade in this in the Masquerade palette. So that's why I'm using 2 palettes. But you can, depending on the look you are going for, you don't need to use so many palettes. You just use 1 palette and it's great for your look. Especially the Wahala 2 palette. It has so many different colors that you can play around with. You can see that it's really, really beautiful. You have so many colors that you can play around with. Even the Masquerade palette, it also has different colors that you can play around with. So I'll be going in with this shade here and this white shade, then with the darker brown shade in the Wahala 2 palette. So with my base on, first of all, I'll be going into this shade right here. I'm just going in with a fluffy brush. I'm not really doing any precise thing. I'm just going to be applying that all over my eye. Next, I'll be going into this shade. It's kind of a reddish brown. And just keep packing everything. After I get the desired pigment that I want, I'll go into the Juvia's Place with a darker shade, and I'm still using the same brush. I'm not changing the brushes. I'm just going to tap that and blend that at the outer corner, then take that up to my crease. Just like that. Then I'll go ahead now and cut my crease. For that, I'm going to be using a white base. And first of all, I'm going to be using the makeup remover and a Q-tip to clean that out. Since I'm going into a white base, I don't want it to get stained with the brown that I have on my lid. So I'll go ahead and wipe that off. So after wiping that off, I'm going to clean my concealer brush, because I'll be using it to cut the crease. So I want it to be clean. So what I'll do first is I'll take the Elegant Pro concealer first. This will help me to kind of clean everything up before I go onto it, on top of it with a white base. Then next, with the white base, what I'll do is I'll just apply a little bit at the back of my hand. Then I'll kind of warm that up with the same brush. I'm just cleaning that up, and I'll just warm it at the back of my hand like so. So now that I have that, I'll go in again with the darker shade in the Wahala 2 palette. And just kind of blend the edges. You can see that I'm blending it into the eye like that, and at the outer corner. Then with my finger, I'm going to blend the edges. I'm going to be taking this white shade to just set that up. Then with the brush, I'm just going to blend out this corner, so it blends smoothly into the white. Like, I don't want the edge to be just white, neither do I want it to be just brown. So I'm going back and forth into the dark brown shade and the white shade. Like something like that. So at my lower lash line, I'm just going to repeat the same colors, but this time around with a smaller brush. Then on my waterline, I'm going to be using a white eyeliner. This one I'm using is from Makeup Revolution. I'll go ahead and apply some mascara. The mascara I'm using is from Morphe. I'm just going to apply some and let that dry while I go ahead and prepare my eyelashes. So I'll just go ahead and apply my lash now. Okay guys, now that I'm done with the other side, with the other eye, I'm going to go ahead and set up my face. To set my face, I'll be using the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Banana, and I'll be using this to set my face. I'm just going to pick up the powder, dust off the excess, then I'll press it at the back of my hand and just start gently pressing that in. So with this I've set the under eye already, then I'll just use this to set the entire face. Now for my bronze and my highlight, I'm going to be using this the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. I'll be using this shade and this shade. I'll use this one for the bronze and this for the highlight. So I'll just put the two together and just warm up my face with that. Then for my highlight, I'll be using the Juvia's Place. I'll be using the Juvia's Place powder highlight. On my nose, I'll be using a smaller brush like this one.
Are you fine?
I'm just going to pull that up to my forehead. Then for my cheek, I'm going to use a round brush like this. I can set this up again. Now that all is done, for my lips, I'm going to use the same pencil I used for my eyebrow and just highlight my lips. With this lip gloss, it's clean guys, like take a look at that. Okay, loves, this is the final look. Tell me what you think about this makeup look in the comment section. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this one, go ahead and smash that red subscribe button down there and turn on that bell button at the corner so anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. What do you think?